Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. Let's start round 2, day 1 Fide World Cup. D4 was played. See, I'm showing you the best games according to me. If you see if there is any other best game, feel free to tell me in the comment section. I will also have a look at it. For here comes the first trade and the first sacrifice by White. See, he's a 2600 playing against a 2200, so it was like it's gonna be a difference, but the reason for this sacrifice is you need to develop your knight with a tempo. Castles, e4, second sacrifice, second pawn sacrifice. If you take with the bishop, this diagonal, you're gonna lose the game. You're just gonna lose the game because this bishop is no one opposing it. It's gonna be the decider of the game. And if the knight takes, that's what happened in the game. Knight used to protect d5. Now who's protecting d5? Yeah, the bishop is protecting, but the same story with the bishop. Light squares get extremely weakened. She cannot. And d6. It was an inaccuracy, massive mistake. He should have castled. Basic opening principles. Get your king out of the center. He did not follow it. You follow it to win games. He might have other plans in his idea, but this failed catastrophically. Because he gave white a move. Now he's creating threats, forcing moves. You cannot castle right now. The computer says you can, but you're gonna lose a knight. And trust me, a 2600 guy would beat you with an extra knight. Maybe even beat anyone with an extra knight. F5 needed to protect. Now see again forcing moves. Assumingly lazily, if you castle, your position is super weak. Your position doesn't has development. This knight is out. This one, see, the bishop is super passive. I have a knight which is in the center. I have a good dominating bishop. E file is in my control. This bishop is gonna get out in a move. Queen is gonna get out, create some pressure. So it's gonna be very good position for white. But that's not what happened. He takes. Top computer move. You need to take back, takes this. See, the d6 move clarifies right now. If he would have castled, there was this no check, no e file slaughters. Like he basically got slaughtered on the e file. Yeah, you may win the bishop back, but this rook is out of the game forever. This rook is out of the game. See the active pieces. One, two, one, two, three. And this rook is also joining the party. Rook e1, the rook joins the party. While you need time to get your pieces out. Now, if you think this is a free knight, this is not a free knight. And see, you lose another rook over there. So it's like you have a knight and a bishop for a queen. Probably anyone would beat you. Resignation. There is a crazy mate in 11. There is a mate in 11 forced. He just resigned. It's like the position's such a reeking havoc. You cannot move your king. This pin is going to slaughter you. Computer says to sacrifice queen so that you can play more 10 moves. He did not choose this option. Instead, he resigned. Because your king is paralyzed. Supposingly, if you make a lazy move, checkmate in one. You need to sacrifice your queen in order to play 11 moves. Otherwise, get mate in one. He decided not to play even one move. He just resigned. So guys, this was a very action-packed game. I'll show you the next game. Game 2. Let's start. C4, E5. I'm just playing it fast forward. It's like time lapse. Zoop. Cause thing is, they just develop the pieces and H5. Black I'm attacking you. Okay, not in that sense, but black is on an attacking move. White is just calm, remaining calm and developing his pieces. White is creating queen side counterplay. If your king is attacked, you either defend the king or you attack his king. He's like trying to open up the board because the king is in the center. Punishing for not following the opening principles. F5. Computer thing it's an inaccuracy, but leave the computer just come back. The thing is, it blocks black's own dark square bishop. You cannot take your own pawn. So it's gonna be good. The bishop is blocked. The bishop is blocked. It's good for opposing party, not the party opposing player. And that's such a good move. I don't know why computer says it's a bad move. Maybe it calculates some various ridiculous variations, depth. I don't know. White is like, bro, why aren't you taking the free pawn? Because like if you take this, you just lose your queen and anyone you. It's like easy game for that. White. Instead, he decided to go e3, jumps, the right jumps to get the bishop pair. White has the bishop pair. Developing. I don't know why these two moves like bishop d7 and bishop c5 are given blunders because I seemingly don't see any reason. Computer says just sacrifice material to gain some counterplay. To be honest, it's kind of very difficult to see this sacrifice when you have 20 minutes left and the position is so complex. And you need 8 more moves. You need to play 8 moves in 20 minutes because after 40 move you get 30 minutes extra. It's kind of difficult to see the sacrifice. Queen b2, queen b2, like the bishop g2 was played instead to stop the mate. This is a blunder. The reason this is a blunder, black gets enough counterplay. Not you lose the knight. Okay, according to the computer, this is the best move, but white pounces on. Life's good, but black chose to ignore the knight and went this. Argument black had was like, I'm getting this pin. Okay, white just calmly played this. And again, if you go back, I'm happy to take because I have two bishops for a rook. That's winning. Instead, I don't know. Black just lost hope. He played this. Check over there and just won the bishop. I think Black thought he has some attack, but he doesn't have anything like check, check, this, bishop retrieves, mate in 9. Assumingly you have one more check. What's after this? Forced mate in 7. Classical game, 40th move is reached. There's gonna be 40th move reached. He basically resigned on the 40th move. If he would have played one move, you get 30 minutes extra. And white would have saw this easily. It's like mate in 9 in 30 minutes. It's like they're gonna see like snapped fingers. Black is resigned. First game 2200 in castle, 2200 lost. 2600 in castle, 2600 lost. The thing is, your king should get out of the center. Basic opening principles. These GMs violate basic opening principles, but you do not do. Why? And for your kind information, Indians having a pretty good run. Arvind Chindambaram qualified. Adiban qualified. Vidit was already in the round 2. Prag qualified. Nihal qualified. Indian also qualified. Gukesh, 2 draws. So he's gonna play the tie breaks today. So it's gonna be a good one. I'll come up with the games. Don't worry. Bye. Until then.